Hello, guys and girls, people of all ages. Welcome to my channel. This is the Great, and today I am very excited to have my first video and to have you guys here, an honored guest, an honored audience, to listen and learn from a forex master himself. In this video, I'll be covering a very easy strategy that I can follow, and I think this is pretty much if you're able to follow this strategy with due diligence, you'll be profitable in no time, be able to make money, be able to make tens of thousands of dollars in the forex markets. And I hope that you guys shall like and share in this video. You shall subscribe for more interesting forex um, strategies that can help you guys increase your profitability. And not just those kind of videos, but those kind of videos that teach you core concepts in the market and how to invest your finances and become financially free. So if you're interested in this stuff, make sure you do subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So in this video, and in this strategy is a very interesting strategy. And unfortunately, I'm not able to do many annotations right now, right? But one thing I would want to say is that, like, if let's say we have price moving in a certain direction, right? It's rising, right? If it's rising, and we add a moving average. The moving average will slide below it, and if price is going to go down, the moving average is usually above it, right? So the moving average is supposed to help us to know like where the general trend is. And one thing that people never ever think of using the moving averages for is to find their next trade exclusively, like just exclusively rely on moving average. You don't need networks, you don't need multiple um, moving averages. So in this strategy, we will have moving averages, right? We have a moving average, and this is done on the 1 hour time frame. That's the time frame I recommend to you guys. If you do your own backtesting and find a different way of doing it, that's fine. Um, the moving average we'll be using here is this is an EMA, right? It's a 100 period EMA, it's just standard blue colors, and this is a 100 EMA. And let me try and expand the charts, right? So when price is above the EMA, right? It just shows you that we're in an uptrend. So then what you do expect next is an uptrend. So what this strategy is all about is that if price rejects the EMA, right, and it breaks the previous high, you buy. And um, if price also rejects the EMA and also breaks a previous low, you sell. So that's basically then unfortunately I just opened the wrong thing. But I wanted to show you guys how it would be with a polyline. So you see, we have this moving average. Let's the price was climbing, it goes up, it comes down, right, and it gets rejected by the moving average. That means it didn't keep going down, but it came up, it broke past the moving average, broke past this previous high, right? And let me try and annotate this high with um with a line, right? If it breaks past this previous high, number one, you want to buy at that high, because the logic is that the moving average is determining trend, right? So whoever you buy, you are moving in with the trend, and that the trend is likely to continue. That if, especially after breaking a high, it has shown enough momentum that when you break that high, it's going to extend and go on. So if you have something like this, let me have this here, and you have this high broken, right? And the EMA, it just rejected the EMA, and the high was broken, it keeps going, right? You want to have a 2:1 risk to reward ratio, right? If you risk $50, you are making 100. Risk 200, you are making $400, and so on and so forth. In this strategy, if price it moves as much as you've raised, right? If price moves as much as you've raised, you move your stop loss to move your stop loss to break even, or you even move it just above your entry or just below your entry, depending on which direction you were buying or selling in, whichever direction you're trading in, and then you secure some profits. So that's basically it. And if it sounds confusing right now, just wait and sit through the video and watch me go through a few examples. I'll have like 5 examples, and with the risk to reward strategy, you'll be able to see that this strategy is over or in the long term will make you money. So that's how to just move on with it. So you see here we have price counts and it's bouncing off this the EME at this point in time, 100 period EME, and we have a high here, right? And let me take these drawings. But yeah, we have a high over here, and I'll use the rectangle to show it. But we have a high here. So if price was to break this high, right, you're expecting price to keep going, right? So I'll have like my uh, buy stop over there. The point where it rejected, right? Below that point is it's where I'm putting my stop loss, and we are going for 1 to 2 risk to reward if price is to continue. So it's dependent on that, and if price doesn't continue in that way, then we move on. It really seems very choppy, and it seems pricing even continuing that way, which is fine. Let me just close this pending order. I haven't tested this already. I haven't. It's not as if I've gone through this simulation already. So if it looks like things aren't going as planned, it's kind of supposed to be. It's supposed to be on the fly to show you guys that this strategy really works. Um, and I'm trying to remove the order, but let me just move it also because struggling a bit. So at this point, price has crossed the EMA, and we have another low over here, right? The possible low where price can break and sell at, and it seems it's persistently rejecting the EMA. So if we can have a pending order here, just waiting, and if price is able to break below it, right, then we sell. We are risking 70 pips on Euro USD, so we are expecting about 114. Let's see if so we are in the trade. Price has broken, is going down so far. It's 1 to 1. It has passed 1 to 1, so we move our stop loss to secure just a bit of profit. It's near breaking. Hopefully, price can continue and come down, but we don't ever know for sure what will happen. Okay, hopefully, we are hoping that price comes to take profit, but just never know. They can retrace, or in any case, we're in a risky trade. And it did retrace, it came back again. So we are looking for another rejection. And price didn't do that. And let's keep going. It went and triggered the order that I couldn't delete, unfortunately. And we are it's still not touching the moving average, and then we have a touch now. So any rejection shall be appreciated. And it seems it's rejecting. So we are looking at this high, right? Now let me move this. We're looking at these highs. If price is to break these highs, you're expecting a continuation to the upside. Like it's going to follow the momentum. We don't know for sure anything, but because you have our risk to reward, and because we have our risk to reward, we know that over the long term we'll make money. So let's see. Our price broke it, so we are in. How much are we risking again? We are risking 122 pips. So hopefully 1 to 1 is soon to be here. And I think we've already hit the 1 to 1, right? So now at this point, it depends. You can move your stop loss into profit, right? And secure just a bit of profit. And price keeps climbing. Price keeps climbing, and it seems we've hit a resistance there. So um, it seems we've hit a resistance. There's still resistance. So at this point, I want to close, right? and wait for the next rejection because it's also close to the moving average. And then price rejected our the moving average to the downside, but we couldn't detect detect it fast enough. If you can see here, this there was a brief touch here, and then it dropped, but it's so small and insignificant. Again, price has not touched it. It didn't break the low, it didn't come all the way down as we'd want. So we are looking for buys now. Again, looking for a touch. It's touching and breaking, but whenever it touches and rejects, that's what we are waiting for. So you have to wait up for the exact setup that we want. Again, we are getting double rejections. But we are not sure yet until it breaks the low, right? It breaks the low that it was previously set. So let me see if I can show you guys again. Right? If it's able to break these lows, then we'll be selling. And okay, let me move back just one candle. So price was able to break the low, and now we are selling again. It's a rejection of the moving average, 120 being 120 plus pips being raised, and then we are selling, hoping for at least 1 to 1. So we lost, and price just keeps going. It shows you that this strategy is not 100% proof, but um, we will eventually make them, make, and because of risk to reward, like it's basically the holy grail of trading. It seems we have had a rejection here, right? Price rejected the moving average here, and if it's able to break these lows, we are in. Indicate them for you guys. Yeah. So if can have a pending on that here again, sell stop here and stop loss here, and if we are in, we'll then adjust this thing moving. But it seems price didn't take the beat. It didn't break those lows. And in fact, if you come back, it rejected the moving average here, and it breaks this high and keeps going. But we weren't able to spot that. So we have a possible one here. And I'm going to try to delete this order. If this is Forest Textile 5, and it's the newer version. It's an impressive um, software that you can use for backtesting. I hope you guys can use it in your spare time. You have to pay. There are also other online forest backtesting software like Forex Drive, which you can also use for free to test if you can pay for this. So here again, let me try and indicate it to you guys. We have another rejection, right? We have a rejection of the moving average, and it looks like price has already broken the high. So we are looking to buy at this point. So we wouldn't be using a pending, we're using a market order at this point. Hopefully price keeps going. So it's going up, and it's essentially, and let's see, the highest reach was like 120, right? And we're risking like 630. So about 1,200 makes sense. And it would have, if you had correctly calculated your take profit, you would have paid take profit. Right? So because of the risk to reward, we are so far in profit. We won one trade. Just one of them has hit TP and one of them has hit SO, and they are pretty much the same in terms of value of how much was like lost on me. But because the numbers are in favor with this strategy, you have like a high win rate. That going to make money. So again, we have another rejection here, and if you guys can see, price broke below the moving average, and it seems to have rejected the moving average. So let me try and use the rectangle for you guys to see. So we are expecting, you know, if price is able to break its previous lows, we're expecting a move down, and um, that's about it. So twice we are just, and it's sold and it's moving. And at this point in time, you are supposed to secure profit because it has already moved. So it depends on you. Mine, I'll have it like just 20 pips right now, and price can always come back and hit you. But fortunately for us to be, as it is in most trades, that you'll be taking when maybe about like 50% of the time I'd say like if you are in a winning trade, there's almost like 50% chance that it's going to hit TP. So I mean, that's good if you want to think about it. So, but I really believe that this is the only like forex strategy that you guys will need. And again, we have another rejection. Like this one, you'll be risking more pips. So depending on your own risk and tolerance, like this tractor, I'm trying to indicate it as best I can with the rectangle. Right. Again, we have another. It has a few touches, and we have a rectangle. And because I think we'll be risking way more right now, so I'll probably like reduce the lot size, but maybe not. I don't know. Just um, and price keeps moving. So I'm hoping for 1:1 is to word move so we can secure some profit. And I think we have reached the level because we are risking about 1,500 pips, and it has passed. It's like 1,700 pips in profit. Sorry, that's 1,500 pips. I mean, like 150 pips, and then 1,500 pips will be crazy. And then we are probably going for like 300 pips, right? And already the price is like 170 pips in our favor, so we can secure profit. We can put it in this consolidation area we've seen, and just secure something little. And hopefully, if price decides to go further, we make profits. You know that's it. That's all you guys are ever concerned about. You know, making profit, and I'm here to help you guys. So let's see the conclusion of this trade, and then we can maybe look at one more trade. Again, so it counts back. It has hit stop loss, but we secured profit, so we didn't lose any money. And then we keep going. I think this should be my last trade. So hopefully it's a win. Um, let me see. So price seems to reject it, and it if price goes where I'm anticipating to go, right? It will break these lows, and once it breaks this low after being rejected by the moving average, and this is an exponential moving average of period 100 on the 1 hour time frame, and this is like USD just for test. If it breaks this, we're expecting a time, expecting price to go further low. Wow. If it breaks it like I'm expecting it does, and it has broken it. And again, we are able to secure profit. Like it's moved like 110 pips, you're risking 100 pips, you can just secure profit. I mean, basically, that's your job as a first trader to make sure that you don't lose money. You know, you don't lose money when it's not necessary. And again, price is showing there's a rejection level, so you can just put our stop loss just above it in case. Because since there's a strong rejection level, so if price comes and taps back in it, then we can understand that the trend is really reversing. So it seems it has. And guys, if you want to see more of these simulations, make sure you take this video to 100 likes at least. Okay, I make these videos for you guys. On this trade we made 66%, and the more we trade, the more we'll like be making money, right? The more we'll be making money, of course. So and even as I simulate, you guys can see we have this example. Again, you see the power of the strategy. Price rejects this. Price rejects the moving average, and then it breaks the low. It broke the low, and then we just went down. Okay, and maybe them just do this one for you guys. who are interested in this. So if you want to like learn I have multiple strategies. I have strategies that are way more like way better than this one, right? Way better than this one, and maybe this one you go for 1.5 depending on your risk tolerance, right? For example, we are even essentially we are doubling the account. You get what I mean? We are doubling the account. If you are interested in unlocking the secrets of the forex market and any other financial market, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel, like the video, and hopefully, guys, in the next few, I'll be able to give you guys another strategy and other things more in store for this channel. So hopefully you enjoyed it and get the most out of it. And if you want me to do a full session where we just backtest this with like multiple pairs and multiple strategies, then like it 100 likes, we'll do the backtesting. Thank you.